East Coast LQ Reviews. Today, we're reviewing a beer by Treehouse Brewing Company. This is their Behind the Times. This is a Dunkel Rauchbier, clocking in at 5.2% alcohol by volume, brewed in Charlton, Mass. by Treehouse Brewing Company. If you want to check them out, you can go to treehousebrew.com. On the bottom it says Autumn 2022. I'd like to get a regular canned on date. This is very generic. I'm not really a big fan that they do that. Today's March 19th, 2023. So I'm not really exactly sure how old this is. But I'm guessing it's still fresh. Got some good life to it, considering it's a Dunkel Rauchbier. Some smoky malts and some sweeter malts. Yeah, pretty cool looking can art, I will say. I'm a big fan of Rauch beers, and I'm a fan of Dunkel beers. So let's crack this open, pour it up. I got my Spiglo stout glass, which I just typically use for my darker beers. Let's check out the appearance of this. All right. Poured it very aggressively. Holding up to the light, it's got like a ruby appearance, but it definitely looks black. And then, like I said, like a ruby appearance at the bottom. So there is some clarity through it, but definitely not completely visible. Pours a coffee cream. Poured about a almost 4-finger coffee cream sudsy head on top. Holding some good retention. Different sized bubbles on the side. Very sudsy, soapy on the top. Yeah, looks pretty good. Nice and black in appearance. Like I said, a little bit of a ruby tint at the bottom though. Nose. Lots of dark chocolate and coffee, with a good amount of caramel and a slight campfire-esque aroma. That smoky aspect. A little bit of raisin in there as well. Brown bread. Yeah, it's got a very solid nose. If you like smoky products, I think you would like this. It's not overly smoky because the sweetness from the caramel and the dark chocolate do a good job kind of blending with the smokiness, and it's not just full-on campfire in your face, but it does have that slight campfire-esque smoky aspect to it. Yeah, it smells solid. Just kind of waiting for this head to go down. I did pour it a little aggressive. For 5.2%, it's got some good flavor, some good complexity. I would definitely say it's more dark chocolate though. It's not sweet to the point where it gives off that milk chocolate aspect. Slight roasty combination with the smoky aspect. Let's dive in now. Cheers, guys. So, besides the flavor, I would say it's going towards medium mouthfeel. Carbonation is definitely very light. Up front, big dark chocolate note. That brown bread in between. And then on the finish, you get a nice caramel, toffee sweetness with the lingering smoky almost kind of like that umami vibe. Doesn't give off like a distinct kind of meat-like flavor, but it kind of has that umami meat-like quality to it. Which, if you're a fan of smoky products, you'd understand what I'm saying. But it's not like sometimes like with smoked stuff like whiskeys, I'll get like a ham or a bacon-like flavor. It's just kind of somewhat reminiscent of that meaty-like quality, but it's not completely distinct in the flavor. Smoky meets roasty with the dark chocolate bitterness combination with the roasty coffee. There is a good amount of bitterness. It does linger, but the sweetness, that caramel malt sweetness, does a good job kind of balancing it out, so it's not too overpowering. The brown bread-like quality works very well in between. Definitely adds to the depth of flavor. And as far as being a darker beer, it's actually pretty drinkable. This would be a good beer to have if you're doing some type of barbecue, or maybe if you're doing something on the smoker. Maybe it might be a little overkill, but I feel like the sweetness from this would really intensify the flavor of something that you're eating that's smoky. So even like a brisket would probably go really well with this beer. And yeah, it's very good. Like I said, it's not overly sweet. I would say it's on it's more on the smoky side compared. So it's more on the Rauchbier side than the Dunkel side, where you do get more of the darker flavors than the sweet bready-like flavors that you would get out of a Dunkel. Excuse me. Overall, it's a solid product. I really like. Oh, excuse me. That carbonation kept catching up to me. It's a solid product. I like the combination of the two styles. I think it works very well. Last couple of sips before I throw out a rating. I really enjoy this. I think it's a combination of styles that more people should be familiar with. And I think that this beer is just unique in its own way. It's very drinkable. I could see myself having a couple of them. They do kind of overtake your palate, so it might be hard to drink a couple of these and then or have one of these and switch up to something else and then have another one. They might kind of overpower some other beers. But if you're kind of going towards darker beers that night, I think this would pair very well with some other beers in your session. I'm going to go out and give it a 96 out of 100. This was a decent price as well. I believe this was around, I want to say like $14 for a 4-pack. So definitely very affordable. A great beer, a unique style that I would recommend for sure. And yeah, if you find yourself over at Treehouse Brewing Company and you see this beer on the menu, grab a pour. If they don't have a pour, if they have a 4-pack, grab a 4-pack. I think it's worth it. If you like Rauch beers, if you like smoky beers, I think you would really enjoy this product. And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my upcoming videos. Like beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.